Hey, single ladies. It's a snowy day, and with having the winter blues, I have decided to do a video on things that you can do on snow-in days or days where it is extremely cold and you're stuck in the house. So I'm going to run through this list, crash course. I highly encourage you to pick one or two things. If you can tackle the whole list, go for it. Feel free. But if you don't have enough time or you just aren't really feeling it, tiptoe into the world of financial freedom by just doing one or two things. All right, so here we go. One thing that you can do on a snow day when you're locked in the house is to review your pay stubs. With reviewing your pay stubs, you want to look at your gross pay versus your net pay. You want to look at your deductions. You want to compare your most recent paycheck stub to maybe the one immediately the week before, or maybe 3 months before. See if anything has happened, see if the numbers are looking right, or if there are any huge disparities that you might have to reach out to your HR and say, hey, what's going on with this? Or, hey, why is this so much? Or why did this change between pay period 6 and pay period 2? Number 2, let's organize our paperwork. Anything that is super outdated, let's go ahead, let's shred it. If things need to be put in different categories in terms of maybe beneficiary paperwork or life insurance paperwork, we want to go ahead and make sure that it's all organized. If in the event someone needed to retrace our steps, that it would be easy for them to do that. Or we may want to go ahead and just make everything electronic. So organize your paperwork, do a little bit of decluttering. Piggybacking off of the idea of reviewing your paycheck stubs, you may also want to review bank statements and credit card statements. So go through there, look to see if you see any fraudulent activity, look through there, see what your average daily balance are, make a mental note of any spending patterns that you may see. Just give it a look over, see if you can draw any conclusions or see if you can have any epiphanies. Another thing that you can do on a snowy day is shop for cheaper rates. So if whether or not you're shopping insurance plans or phone plans or maybe your fitness subscription, you might be open to the idea of looking for something that's a little bit more affordable. Just kind of look at what you're doing your spending on and see if there are some cheaper options. This might be a time where you actually don't mind being on the phone on hold for a little while you go ahead, cancel something, and start something new. Also, along those same lines, cheaper rates are not just limited to insurance, phone, and things like that. Think about your subscriptions, the monthly subscriptions that you have for entertainment, apps, and stuff like that. Maybe you might need to make a mental note. At max, I'm only going to have 5 subscriptions. I'm only going to have 10. Maybe you might have some subscriptions that you don't have forgotten that, you missed a free trial. Go ahead, do a quick check on your monthly subscriptions. If you can cancel some things, great. If not, and you decide to keep some things, just kind of do a mental note to yourself to monitor in the next couple of weeks or months. Am I actually using this subscription? Is it truly bringing value to my life? Another thing that you can do to occupy yourself on a snowy day, and hopefully you decide to actually do some of these things and you don't shop and spend on Amazon. But another thing that you can do is you can actually freeze your credit. Freeze your credit or your kids' credits. You can do that with any of the 3 bureaus. Just go online, make sure you're doing it through a legit website. Moving along, you can search for a job, you can update your resume, or you can go to all of your different online accounts and update your contact information or change your passwords. One thing that you're kind of already doing is you can take 30 minutes to learn something about finances, and this could be anything. So take 30 minutes or longer, I prefer longer, to just educate yourself. Last but not least, that you can do on a snowy day is you can create a budget. I know it sounds corny, but it is the catalyst of a financial freedom journey. You just gotta know what's going on. Or if maybe you're kind of on the fence with a budget, you can calculate up all your debts and you can make a list of them from smallest to largest. All right, this isn't one of my more longer videos, but I hope it helps and I hope you enjoy your snow day. Stay warm, stay safe, and until next time, single ladies, stay financially savvy.